In 2023, the drama miniseries from YRF, The Railwaymen, sparked my interest for their future products, and when I first saw the trailer for their new project, that definitely intrigued me to watch it. A new series of gruesome murders that are happening in an area named Chandradaspur. To investigate the crimes, Rhea Thomas, played by Vaani Kapoor, shows up in that area, and the investigation navigates to a dark, mysterious past of that area, forming the basic narrative of Gopi Puthran and Manan Rawat's directed, Vaani Kapoor, Surveen Chawla and Vaibhav Rajgupta-led 8-episode thriller series Mandala Murders, available on Netflix. This is Point of View, and I'll be discussing the good, the bad and the verdict in this video so you can make an informed decision about whether this series deserves your time or not. The cinematography and the color grading. Both were noteworthy. If you have watched YRF's first ever series, you will observe a visual harmony in the color palette they established. The quality maintained in this series is impressive. The attention to detail in the lighting and color grading is evident and executed thoughtfully. This approach created photorealistic visuals that captivated the audience. The special effects. The banner hasn't compromised on the quality at all. The scenes that contained special effects looked flawless, and in the murder sequences, it's probably the visual effects that enhanced the graphic gruesomeness more. And if it was practical effects, then hands down, but I don't think that was. If you know or understood about this while watching it, please let me know in the comments. The portrayal was so menacing that it reminds me of the human centipede in the first episode, and the way the murders were showcased and the orchestration it tried to tell through the visuals placed it somewhere into a body horror medium. Complex narrative. This compels multiple storylines with outnumbered characters, and while doing that, it never sticks to a single genre in an episode, apart from the 7th one. And this never felt a bit confusing or jarring. So clean writing, and it never tried to play the screenplay game with you so that you can digest the whole narrative. The writing was commendable. It shifts seamlessly from investigating thriller to horror to psychological drama and sci-fi, exploring nearly every genre, all in an organic way. I really appreciated the storytelling process. It waves together multiple narratives surrounding an incident and explores how they connect without feeling forced. It's genuinely credible, to be honest. The performances. Surveen Chawla as Ananya Bharadwaj, I think she's on her dream run. I've seen all her recent works and kind of like what she's doing in every project. She left a good performance here with her character. Vaibhav Rajgupta as Vikram Singh truly left me in awe while I understood he's the Anu from the Good Luck series. He delivered an outstanding performance as Vikram, probably taken the spotlight. So great to see him flourishing in a completely contrasting role, but to whom was it actually marketed? Vaani Kapoor. How was she here? She as Rhea Thomas was very generic and tried so hard to fit into the role. Kind of like a performance. Look, I know that she's a very limited actor, but still this character that she portrayed here demands the range, and Vaani in that role was a lukewarm outcome. But it's good that she's back on the screens after Chandigarh Kade Aashiki, which means 4 years. This series focused on the cult and their activities in the past and the consequences a particular area faces in recent times. But the question was why they were desperate about that still remains in the end. Although they dropped the hint for the next season, but I found that's unnecessary. They could have easily showcased that and at least resolved this part. And also the final showdown that they have built throughout the duration was completely cold. It should be epic, at least to match the build-up. But yeah, that's a problem. Sometimes writers hype a situation so much that they don't know on which scale they should end it. If the story is in good hands, then I think this deserves to have multiple seasons because the core idea itself was intriguing and how they have portrayed it was perfect. But we have to wait for the next season, and I will. Hope it will not be just a forcible material, but if you are looking for something unique to watch, then I would suggest this series. Just go and watch. There are few immature scenes, but still, the gripping and thrilling narrative will hook you with the very first episode. Just give it the time to answer the questions that might strike your mind while watching it. And that's the video. So what are your thoughts on this show? If you have watched it, please let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram. The handle is PointoView9. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the point of view.